Hey guys, it's Jeff as the Flash, and we are in Montreal, Canada for round 7 of this Mercedes AMG F1 career mode. And wow, those upgrades that was due to come in Canada, looks like they've done the trick. As I said, the last 4 qualifying sessions I've had, it has only been hundredths of a second that separated us, and I'm a tenth up, so improving somewhat, but nevertheless it is onwards and upwards. So as you know, in the last race, Monaco, I had a grid penalty and basically used my car as a sledgehammer. Going into this race, I had no issues whatsoever. I had no damage to any component, and I was extremely happy with it. Absolutely awesome race. It was pretty, what's the word? It was fast, awesome, and just a typical Canada power circuit. The car just flew and flew. Hamilton had a grid penalty again, unsure why, don't know why and what for, but he did, which was nice because he was only 1/10 behind me, which was very strange. So the grid lined up, me and Paul, then Vettel, and then everybody's favourite douchebag, Devon Butler. And you've got to feel sorry for real life people called Devon Butler. You just hope that they're not douchebags as well, because let's be honest, anybody who's ever played the F1 game, not that I condone violence, would love to give him a short, sharp dig in the ribs. Let me know what you think of that in the comments. But it's almost time for lights out, and as per usual, Jeff is his usual self. There we go, 1 red light, 3, 4, 5, and it's lights out. And this, I don't know whether it's due to the upgrades, I don't know, I can't explain it, but was the best start I've ever had. I think it was Vettel alongside me that then pushed Butler out, or was it Butler that, I think it might have been Butler that pushed Vettel out, because Butler ended up behind me. But then that's the type of driver Devon Butler is. Guys, I'd really like some feedback on this vid. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. There's also some links in my description to my Discord server. If you like what you see and want to stick around for more, please hit that like button, the video, please hit that subscribe button and share it. Any recommendations, anything that you want to see in the future, please let me know. I really hope you enjoy this out. Got a new graphic in the right hand side. I am in the process of getting it to count down the kilometers and count down the laps, and trying to have the lap times in there as well. Something different, something that got quirky and I've not seen before. I hope you have a brilliant day, ladies and gentlemen, and I shall catch you in the next video. Not sure if there will be one out tomorrow, being Thursday, as the new WRC8 is out, so I'm looking to get a video recorded and out for Friday. Have a great day, guys. Peace.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Butler behind. The gap behind us is 1.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Pit window opens in 5 laps time. 5 laps, 17 laps to go. Our gap behind is 1.1 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 1 lap old. We think they've got 1 more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 19.8. drivers we're fighting here are Verstappen and Hamilton. You are in first position, front of the pack. Butler is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 1.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs. You have 4 laps till your pit window opens. 16 laps to go. So far, our fastest lap is a 1:12.9. As things stand, we'll be leading the championship. Last lap was a 1:14.3. Behind, the gap behind us is 2.0 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:14.3. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Gap to teammate behind is 8.9 seconds. Leading the pack, P1. Butler is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 2.7 seconds. They're on old softs. Your pit window opens in 2 laps time. 14 laps to go. There is a fault to the DRS. You won't be able to open the rear wing. We're working on a fix. Stay out. In this lap, push now. Exit now. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Position. You're in fourth position. Lewis ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 1.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Stroll behind. Okay, the gap behind is 4.7 seconds. They're on old softs. Our gap to first place is 10.7 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 11 laps to go. To the car behind is 7.8 seconds. Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Lewis is behind you. Our gap behind is 0.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 15.4. Lewis is in the pits. P1 Butler is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 9.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 7 laps to go. Forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Caution. Who we're really fighting today, Butler and Hamilton. Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race. Expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes. Dries seem like the best tyre for now. leading our teammate by 20.9 seconds. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes. This is your final lap of the race. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. First position, front of the pack, Butler behind. The gap behind us is 19.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. This is your final lap. Yes, you've done it. Well done.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection, a shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. Let's review the updated driver standings. Joker increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
It's got to be Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he pulled off some impressive feats out on the track today, even by his standards.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.